Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Thursday, May 26, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Oakland Athletics vs Texas Rangers. Our team pick is the Texas Rangers for the win, and here is why. The Los Angeles Angels broke a scoreless tie with 4 runs in the bottom of the 4th to lead them to a 5-3 victory over Texas on Tuesday. The Rangers were shut out for 7 innings but scored a run in the 8th and 2 in the 9th. Dane Dunning pitched quite well, but the 1 inning hurt him as he allowed 5 runs in 6.1 innings. Oakland trailed 5-4 entering the top of the 6th but scored a run in the 6th and 2 more in the 7th on their way to a 7-5 victory. Jed Lowrie led the way for the Athletics, recording 2 hits, including hitting his 3rd home run of the season. Lowrie finished with 3 RBI. Elvis Andrus also went deep for the Athletics, who are averaging 3.48 runs per game, 28th overall. That the club hit 2 home runs in the game is a welcome sight, as they are 28th in homers with 28 and are dead last in hitting at .212. This should definitely be a game where pitchers have the edge. One could say that both Montes and Perez have been the aces of their staffs, which gives the Texas left-hander the advantage. Not only has he been slightly more impressive this season, but Oakland is hitting .226 against lefties, with only 7 home runs in 381 at-bats. They are not going to be busting out any huge offensive numbers, putting all the onus on their starter. Montes has been good, but prior to his last outing, he had allowed 6 earned runs in 12.1 innings pitched. The last time he faced Texas, he gave up 2 runs in 7.1 innings, suffering the loss, which tells you he is likely not to receive much support in this game. Our total pick is under 7 runs. And here is why. Even with a low total of 7 runs, and the fact that the over has been the winning pick in 8 of the last 11 games between these division rivals, I am leaning towards the under in this game. Perez is coming off a great start where he pitched a complete game shutout, and he shut out the A's early this season in a Texas win, not giving up any runs in 6 innings of work. Montes started that game as well, which was a 2-0 Oakland loss, giving up 2 runs in 7 1/3 innings. Montes left his last start early with an injury and has been up and down as of late, but was solid in the lone start against the Rangers. He will pitch decent, but Perez will be solid, again, and in a lower scoring game like the last time these 2 starters faced each other, the total will go under. Arizona Diamondbacks vs Los Angeles Dodgers. Our team pick is Arizona for the win. And here is why. The Los Angeles Dodgers have seemingly turned into a relentless machine that adds a few pieces each season and consistently wins 100 games. This season appears to be similar as the team has raced out to a great record and has seamlessly fit in new pieces as they work towards yet another postseason run. Former MVP Freddie Freeman has moved into the 2nd spot in the Dodgers order and is hitting .302 and leads the team in total bases, hits an OBP in his first season in LA. New closer Craig Kimbrell has 9 saves and is striking out 12.9 batters per 9 innings. The Dodgers don't rebuild, they retool. On Wednesday afternoon, LA gave several key players some rest, including Mookie Betts and Cody Bellinger, and the result was a 1-0 loss to the Nationals. The loss was just the 14th of the season for the Dodgers, compared with 29 wins. While the Dodgers come into this series in the midst of their longest stretch of consecutive games this season, the Diamondbacks returned to action after midweek off day. Arizona took 2 straight from visiting Kansas City and scored 17 runs in the 2 wins. On the season, Arizona is now 23-22, which is a far better pace than last year's team that finished a dismal 52-110. Not even out of May yet, the Diamondbacks are nearly halfway to the win total this season. Arizona is tied for 20th in quality starts thus far this season with 10. The team ERA is ranked just 22nd in baseball. The bullpen has the 7th most blown saves in baseball, with 7 blown saves in 20 chances. Lastly, the Diamondbacks rank just 25th in baseball in strikeouts this season. Not surprisingly, despite their 23-22 record, the Diamondbacks are a -16 in run differential this season. On the mound on Thursday will be Humberto Castellanos. Castellanos has been moved into the starting rotation and made 7 starts out of his 9 appearances this season. In his 7 starts, the Diamondbacks are 4-3. Overall, Castellanos has thrown 35.2 innings and allowed 33 hits and 17 earned runs. He has also pitched into the 6th inning in each of his last 4 outings. Some variables come into play here that make the Diamondbacks an attractive play with a generous money line. The Dodgers come into this game in the midst of a 17 games in 17 days stretch. The Dodgers will also be playing a bullpen game after flying across the country on Wednesday night to play the rested and at-home Diamondbacks. Diamondback starter Castellanos has been much improved in his last 4 starts, getting his team into the 6th inning in each of those starts. Not coincidentally, the Diamondbacks are 3-1 in those 4 starts. For LA, this appears to be a prime spot to have another clunker, despite going 9-2 in their last 11 games. In fact, the last time the Dodgers flew across the country after a road trip, they would lose 3 more in a row back on the West Coast. The weary Dodgers will likely ask 1 or 2 of their bullpen arms to give them innings in this spot without any off days in sight. Look for the Diamondbacks to take advantage of this in a game that may feature more than a few runs. Our total pick is under 9 runs. And here is why. Mitch White has not pitched enough this season to factor into most of the baseball savant numbers, as he is currently in the 34th percentile in fastball spin and 52nd percentile in fastball velocity. White throws 5 different pitches: fastball, slider, curveball, sinker, changeup, and his fastball has been getting hit too much so far, as hitters have a .389 batting average and a .667 slugging percentage so far. He already faced off against the Diamondbacks once this season and picked up a win out of the bullpen, as he went 1.1 innings and allowed 1 run on 2 hits with 1 walk and 3 strikeouts. Humberto Castellanos has struggled throughout the course of the 2022 season thus far, according to his numbers provided by Baseball Savant, as he is in the 10th percentile in whiff percentage, 21st percentile in strikeout percentage, 17th percentile in chase rate, and 31st percentile in average exit velocity. Castellanos has a 5-pitch arsenal: sinker, slider, curveball, fastball, changeup, and his heater has been hit the most, as it has a .333 batting average and an .833 slugging percentage. BABIP is something that can tell us what to expect when these teams make contact, as Los Angeles is 10th in the sport with a .293 BABIP, while Arizona is last in baseball with a .261 BABIP. Batting average is seen as an antiquated stat, but it still tells us some things, and the Dodgers are 9th in MLB with a .246 batting average, while the Diamondbacks are second to last with a .216 batting average as a team. The under has hit in each of the previous 4 games played in Arizona between these teams, so go with under 9 runs here. Disclaimer: no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.